Hey, how's it going, guys? InseDinsCirqueSG here. So, I got a comment yesterday night saying that he wants to see my machining deck profile, and well, he semi-predicted the next video. So, yes, here it is, my actual main mega colony machining deck profile. So, yes. Well, a short introduction on the archetype machining. Well, it's something like deleters or eradicators or seeker, liberator, that kind of thing. It's an archetype, meaning that it's a sub-clan. What a sub-clan is that within a clan, example, Royal Paladin, the sub-clan is seeker. So what it means is that there's a series of cards with seeker in its name and a series of boss cards, meaning the legions or the strides, needing to have the seeker in the name. So yeah, here's the deck profile for my machining deck. Let's get on with the strides first. The main card of the deck is Machining Destroyer. Yeah, so 4 of him, very important card. Next, 1 Blizzard. I mean, like, Blizzard is like can be switched out for something else. 2 Medusa. I think 2 is just nice. I mean, like, you can, if you need G assist, you can take out these 2, and you still have 1 module to back you up. So yeah, and 1 Paraspear. And for the starter, I'm playing Machining Honeybee, a good forerunner. Next, on to the grade 3s, I run for Machining. What's this guy again? Machining Tarantula Mark II, I think. This is signed by Kidani. Yeah, 4 of him. He's a Legion card. Next, I run for Machining. What's this guy's name again? Shit, I forgot. Machining Stag Beetle. Yes, this guy is from EB01, not GEBI. It's EB01. Look at that. How old is this card? Yes, lucky I have a playset of it. So yeah. Next, I run for Machining Honeybee Mark II. This is this guy is the Legion mate for Machining Tarantula. Yeah, 4 of him. Next, I run 3 Machining Mosquito Mark II. This guy's the Legion mate for the Legion Master Machining Scorpio Mark II in GBTO4, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 3 of him. And next, the last of my grade 2s, I run 4 Machining Red Ants, the 12k beat stick if your Vega has machining in his name. Next, for grade 1s, I run 4 Machining Black Ants, the 10k beat stick grade 1. And this is, don't give me hate comments for this, but 4 Machining Caucasus. Yeah. Next, 2 Quintet Walls, 2 Negates, and 2 Strike Folders. Okay, now on to the grade 0 triggers. I run a total of 8 criticals, 4 Machining Scorpio, and 4 Machining Cicadas. Cicada, I have no idea how to pronounce it. Next, I run 4 draws. Yeah, I forgot the name of this guy, so he's a machining, so yeah. Next, I run 4 Machining Bombex, the huge trigger for machining. Now on to the skills of the cards. Let's start from grade 0, shall we? The starter here. Alright. Now, for the starter of the deck, Machining Honeybee. Sorry about that. I had a sip of water, mouth was too dry. First of all, he has a Forerunner ability which enables him to move to the rear guard when some grade 1 mega colony is ride over him. So it doesn't have to be a machining in his name, so this guy isn't a machine, you can just ride and pull him out. Yeah, that's what she said. So, and the effect for the actual skill, the cost is move this guy into your soul, and if you have a machining vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your rested machining units and stand it, and that unit gains plus 3000 power. So what it actually does is that it does not work after your rearguard attacks. So it's a main phase skill. So yeah, I'll show you some combos when I'm done going through all the skills. So next, the heal effect, draw the okay, machining cicada. When this unit is called from your hand to the rearguard circle, you may counterblast one, and if your vanguard has machine in its name, you can stand one of your rearguards. So yeah, that's this effect. It works the same as Honeybee, except that it's a counterblast and call, and you don't have to move this guy to the soul. Next. Okay, the strike folder, simple. This guy, when you call the rearguard circle, you can discard a card from your hand and reveal a grade 3. If you do, search your deck for one. Oh, sorry, let me go through the skill one more time, more properly this time. When you call this guy to the rearguard circle, you may reveal a grade 3 from your hand. If you do, search your deck for one card named Intimidating Mutant Dark Face from your deck and put it into your hand. If you do put Dark Face into your hand this way, choose a card from your hand and discard it. So yeah. And when you ditch this guy for strike, it's a grade 3, so strike folder. Kanzen, when you put this card into the Guardian Zone, you can discard a card from your hand. If you do, choose one from Man Colony Vanguards and attacks will be nullified. Quintet Wall. When this unit is put to the Guardian Zone, you may counterblast one. If you do, put the top 5 cards of your deck into the Guardian Zone as rest. Now machining Caucasus. Okay. When this unit boosts a machining unit and attack hits the Vanguard, choose one of your opponent's rearguard and that unit cannot stand in the next opponent's stand phase. So essentially it's a Vanguard booster, but my deck being an ultimate rush deck, it's sort of a back row essential. So yeah. Next, the 4 10k beat sticks, simple. Grade 1 7k when your Vanguard is machining his name, attack your plus 3k. So yeah. Next, machining Red Ant. When this unit attacks and your Vanguard is machining in its name, this unit plus 3000 power. And one of the staple cards in the deck, Machining Mosquito Mark II. Continuous rearguard circle. If your Vanguard has machine in its name, this unit gets plus 2000 power, provided if all your opponent's unit are rested, including the Vanguard. So yeah. And the effect, when this unit attack hits a Vanguard once per turn, stun one of your opponent's rearguard and choose one of machining rearguards and stand it. So very good and staple grade 2 rush rearguard. Next, Machining Honeybee Mark II. When this unit is called from your hand to a rearguard circle and your opponent's Vanguard, when this unit is called from your hand to the rearguard circle and your Vanguard is in Legion, you choose one of your opponent's rearguard and you stun it. So yeah, upon call you stun, very good. Next, one of the oldest cards in my deck. In fact, I think it's the oldest card in my deck. Machining Stack Beetle. When this unit appears in a Vanguard circle, you may select up to 2 soul cards with machine in its name and call it to the rearguard circle as rest. If you do, this unit gains the base power of those units. So what it means is, if you, example, you have these 2 guys in your soul, okay, you can pull both of them out as rest. And since 9 plus 9 is 18, you gain 18k. So it becomes a 18k attacker. 28k attacker plus the base power 10k. So yeah, it's essentially an EB1 Blonde Azel from the soul. If you don't know what Blonde Azel is, you didn't play Vanguard long enough. And next, the Legion Master. Machining Scorpion Mark II. No, wait, this is Tarantula Mark II, sorry. Okay. As many times as you can. Legion. 20k with this guy. So yeah, Legion is you return 4 cards from the drop zone and search for the mate. So. And the Legion effect, when this unit is in the Vanguard circle, you may counterblast 1. If you drive check him or the Legion mate and this unit is in Legion, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's Vanguards and they cannot stand. So it's a Vanguard unstander. Next, Soul Blast 2, machining cards from your soul. If you do, choose one of your opponent's rearguards and stun it. Water is refreshing. Okay, that's it for the actual deck. Now onto the strides. My 1 Parallel Spears effect. When this unit appears in the Vanguard circle, force rest all your opponent units. If you do, and the number of units your opponent is rested is 3 or more, including the Vanguard, you get to draw 1 card and this unit gets plus 5000 power. Next, the 2 Madus effect. When you strike Madu onto your Vanguard and your Vanguard has 10k or less power, you can search your deck for one, no, not search your deck, search your drop zone for a grade 3 and put it into your hand. So it works for Legion as well. Next, Blizzard. When this unit appears in a Vanguard circle, you can counterblast 1 and flip out 1 card from a G zone. If you do, Blizzard gets plus 5000 power for every flipped up G card in your G zone. So it's a semi-decent finisher, if you can say that. Next, the 4 Machining Destroyer, the boss card of the deck. Yeah, once per turn, counterblast 1. When this unit appears in a during your main phase, you can choose one of your opponent's rearguard and stun it. And if your heart has machining in its name, plus you have 4 or more machining rearguards, your opponent vanguard also cannot stand. So let me show you an example right now. Let's say you're on grade 2 and yeah. So, example, this is your field, okay, and this is your hand. Sorry, this is your hand. You write, you call 2 cards. This unit gains the base power, and you strike. Okay, you strike already. You call 1 rearguard out, and you counterblast 1. Okay, you counterblast 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 machining rearguards. Your opponent vanguard cannot stand, plus 1 rearguard cannot stand. Then after you done the effect, is skill, activate, enter your soul, and stand. And this unit plus 3000. So how am I able to strike after I activate his skill? His skill is only activated on right. So technically how the game works is stand and draw, right, and then you strike. So since his effect is on right, you can activate his skill before you strike. So it saves you 2 cards from your hand, and even though it's 10k base, it's actually very worth it. Trust me. So yeah, that's it for the deck review, guys. If you want to see a skill check, like how do you call it? Some combos you can do with the decks that I reviewed, please leave a comment in the section below. And if you haven't checked out my deck reviews yet, please do check out my channel. I'll create a playlist so y'all can check it out. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and see ya.